Hello, all you MKB warriors out there. This is Zechs once again, and today we're going to be doing kind of a review. This is Armored Warfare. For those of you that have played World of Tanks or played or even seen my War Thunder tank gameplay, it's much similar to that. There's missions which are pretty fun. They're more objective based than they have in World of Tanks or in War Thunder. But here it's also got the PvP, same aspect. The only difference is your tank is a lot more central to you. Other games you have multiple tanks and you can respawn as long as you have more in your garage or something like that, or you can go back. This one, once you pick a tank, that's the only tank you've got, and you've got to be smart with it. So right now I'm going to give this a try, and as I'm playing I'll go through the pros and cons of some of the gameplay. We'll do some a PvE mission, and then we'll do some PvP if we can get into it, because population actually is a little bit of an issue right now. The game is in kind of a beta state. It's one of those, the release of tanks on War Thunder and some of the new stuff being added to World of Tanks has pulled some of the player base away from this one. I'm hoping to bring back maybe some awareness of it. Maybe you guys can give it a try. It's free to play if you want. In fact, for it being free to play, you start off with a lot more than you will in the grind is a lot less than other games, because the grind in War Thunder and World of Tanks can be pretty bad. All right, let's give this a shot. Now, as you can see, the population for this is a little bit low. Within my division, as you can see, there's only 3 tanks that are queued up for my class. I'm going for an easy one real quick, just because I've never used this one. It's not upgraded at all. And you can see the numbers are in this, drop down to the single digits. I mean, that's pretty bad, even for PvE. I mean, PvE usually has a bigger amount of players than PvP, and we'll go into that later, because PvP does have some issues on its own that have made some people get away from it. Alright, finally, it is now joining a mission. I can actually get into some gameplay.
I'm afraid the cartel has gotten their hands on the warehouse full of chemical warheads. Who knows where those things will show up if we don't take them away. Please take control of the warehouse quickly. There are also some missile launchers located in the area. It would be good to destroy the cartel's dangerous toys.
As you can see, this is a little bit more streamlined than other games such as World of Tanks or War Thunder. A little bit more arcadey. But that's okay. It kind of actually adds to the game's charm. Oh, he took my kill. Alright. This mission, we're trying to stop a cartel from using chemical warheads, I think it is. And somehow they've got... Ooh, got him. Apparently they've managed to get themselves a battalion of tanks. I mean, I guess the UN was sleeping at the wheel on that one, but whatever. Oh, sorry, buddy. Alright, you have to... It's much like Steel Ocean. You have to kind of let your aim circle, your accuracy circle, zoom in on them before you can fire. Which is okay. Oh, apparently I've taken some damage. Oh, that guy got messed up. We're pushing forward. And I've noticed reloads can actually be pretty quick in other tank games. This one, you actually have to wait a little bit, and it kind of adds to the strategy, and you really have to figure out where you're hitting them. I mean, you don't want to hit them like a main battle tank or a mobile battle tank in MBT. You don't want to hit them from the front, because that's where all their armor is the thickest. You want to try and flank them and hit them from the side or the rear.
Hostile PC, marked.
Alright, he's hiding behind the tank. Let's see if I can get... Oh, no. He tried to hide from me, but got taken up by my buddy there. No worries. Alright, let's push up and get into their base. My tank is the fast heavy hitter here, so I guess I gotta move up. It's your standard, the WASD keys move your tank and steer. Your mouse aims and fires the gun.
The warehouse is across the river and up the hill.
As you can see,
There
you
are
can...
a lot of enemy activity in the area. Be
Yeah.
cautious.
A lot of battle chatter in the game. Oh, what? Oh man, that was a Lucky break. That ricocheted off my armor. Thank goodness.
Hostile target, mark. Target down.
Got ya. Alright.
Target down.
Alright, 2 for 1. Get back on the main road. And I've noticed what they've done with this game. The more damage and kills you get, the more rewards, money, and experience you get from this, which is great because it kind of it makes you worthless if you AFK. You know, you won't get anything, so it discourages that. But it can lead to a lot of kill stealing, and when you're in a random group, it kind of negates some of the teamwork.
Warehouse. Clear out the defenders and capture the area.
Good hit. Identify. Hostile tank. Target eliminated.
Got him. Alright, let's move in. Oh, hello, buddy. Oh, someone blew him up right when I fired. Alright, let's go ahead and take the base. I'm not gonna make an all your base joke. I'm above that. I have a little bit more dignity than that. This little guy over here is zippy. Look at him. He's just flooring it.
Black Company.
He's in the fucking Corvette of tanks.
Hold on to that location.
Oh, that was way off. I got impatient. Oh well, my buddy finished him off for me. Very nice.
Nailed him.
Ooh, I hit something on him.
Hostile target marked.
My kill.
Target eliminated.
He's about to go down. Somebody hit him. There you go. Alright, I'm all alone over here. There we go. Teamwork right there. Alright, they're going to try and assault me, are they? Ooh, he's a big one. He's a heavy hitter. Ah! Oh, okay. I must have hit a weak spot. Alright. Oh, apparently. Oh, it resets if he hit me. Oh, I never knew that. Alright. The leopard tank. These things are mean. Alright, I did something to him. I think I hurt his weapons a little bit. You can't hide. You can't hide. Oh. Alright.
Those chemical weapons won't be going anywhere anytime soon. The world's a little bit safer today.
So we won the battle there by eliminating all the enemies. So that's the PvE missions. It's very objective based. While we're here, as you can see, you can upgrade your tank. It's pretty much its own system. It's not as in-depth, really, or decision-y, I guess you'd say, as World of Tanks or War Thunder. But you do get some pretty good choices here. It's basically, but it's pretty, like I said, it's very streamlined. It's just basically upgrading to the next best. There's no real trade-off between the two. Whereas others, you know, you may choose a smaller caliber weapon for faster reload, you know, at the exchange of damage, and vice versa. This one, it's simply just upgrading to the next best. But once you do upgrade, as you can see up here, these bars, as you increase your renown, it leads you to the next tank, which that's a weird looking one. And this one is unlike World of Tanks and War Thunder. This is not World War II tanks. This is modern day. We'll look at the tree here in a second, and I'll show you. But it's modern day tanks of Germany, the U.S., England, and Russia. So if you're into the more modern stuff, this would probably be the game for you. Maybe if it survives. Alright, here is the tank trees. Now it's pretty interesting. They're split up between two quote-unquote dealers. And you have your Western dealer right here, which has your Leopard and German tanks and your American tanks. And of course the biggest one you can go down here is the Abrams for the US, the Leopard 2 for the German tanks. On the other side, if you go with the Eastern dealers, I mean, you'll be working your way up to the Challenger 2 and the T-90. Russian battle tank. Other than that, though, the tree system works much like the other games. You play with that tank's tier and work your way through XP up to the next tier by playing that tank in battles. So, pretty much the same thing. Alright, now we're going to try and go into some PvP. It looks like there's bigger queues going on here, but that doesn't necessarily mean a faster queue time. Oh, but maybe it does. That's actually first. Only a few seconds in, and I've already got a battle. So I'll be able to show you guys how PvP works before I close this video out, so you can see for yourself. Hopefully we won't be glared by too many balance issues or glitches. Alright. While it counts down, I've noticed we've got a few M60s on our team. And a BMP. They've got one of those starships, so
Affirmative. Gunner,
see how that goes.
Affirmative. Loader, ready up.
Up!
Driver, move out.
Up!
Alright, like World of Tanks, this requires a lot more caution when you're moving up, especially because it has smaller teams in the PvP. I mean, it can be up to 15 people on a team, which is pretty impressive. But I have yet to see any battles of that scale. Usually this is about it. The biggest one I've been in is an 8-person versus 8-person battle. And the maps are very big too, so if you're in a slower tank, it's gonna be some travel time. But like I said, being very cautious is the name of the game for PvP. Other games you can respawn in. This one, you get blown up, you're done. All right, they've spotted the enemy. Oh, and they are just all over the damn place. All right. Oh, just missed him. That would have been uh-oh.
Identified. No pen. Hostile tank.
All right, he didn't get any penetration on me. I didn't get any on him, so not a big deal.
Hostile tank, mark.
I'm trying to hit him, but man, that round drop. Yes, round drop is in this game, so you do have to take into account of that, which is.
No pen.
Getting no penetration on him. Oh.
Identified.
Oh, are you kidding me? I don't think he got a penetration though.
Identified. Hostile tank. Nailed him.
Alright, I got my hit.
Practice hit. Identified target. Hostile tank. Penetrating.
I think I hit their commander.
Identify. Hostile tank.
He's trying to peck at me. This is, sadly, the extent of the battles in this game.
Identify.
You know what?
Hostile tank. Penetrate. Loader, squad. Load squad. Loader, Sabo.
Alright.
He's
Loading
under
it.
attack.
Ah!
It's fixed. Moving out. Target eliminated.
Got him! Alright, I got a kill. Whew! Sorry about the silence there. I was concentrating like crazy. Alright, the HE rounds really helped me there. Because he was very thin armored. Alright, let's see if we can go in and help our buddies. Looks like we're winning. This might actually be, sadly, I will admit, the first win that I've done in PvP. Usually I've gone up against people that are... I was in a tier 1 tank before, and I was going up against tier 3s, and it was kind of... Alright, I'm spotted, but it's not like they can do anything about it. Guy's hiding behind this wall.
Identify. Hostile tank. Ricochet, no effect.
Alright, he's getting hit. Oh, he knows I'm waiting for him.
Load Sabo. Identify. Hostile tank.
Alright. I don't know where the third guy is.
Load penetrate.
There we go. Alright, come on. Now, if he was smart, he'd blow up this truck that was in front of me, but apparently he's not gonna do that.
No effect.
No penetration, no penetration.
Loader, squash.
I mean, well, I guess we'll go ahead and load HE. I am running low. I should have brought more Sabo rounds, but...
Identify down. Hostile tank. Track it. Penetrate. Load squash.
Ooh, he got a good hit on me.
Identify target. Hostile tank. Load, they're mobilized.
Alright, there we go. I have destroyed his tracks. He's kind of...
Penetrate. Ahead. Shit, we've lost the track. Loader,
Right.
Sabo. It's fixed. Moving out. Multiple systems hit. Load Sabo. Identify.
Damn, he's
Hostile
going after
tank.
my track.
Track's up. Moving out.
Ammo up!
Load Sabo.
This is... Oh, I might be going down.
Identify target. Hostile tank. Load Ricochet.
Really? What?
They took out my sight. Identify. Hostile tank.
What in the hell? That guy shot me. See, there, like I said, there's some obvious balance issues. Yep. And this is when it happens. This is why those three haven't died, is because, well, the armor. We had 4-on-3 or 5-on-3, and we got torn apart because, well, glaring issues with the penetration module. It's in other games there's a chance of bounce or ricochet when hitting strong armor or sloped armor. In this game, no. It's pretty much written that if you shoot at sloped armor, it's gonna bounce every time, and that's been a big complaint of players I've seen on the forums. Something that really needs to be fixed, and something that's drawn people away. And because of that, my final thoughts pretty much, I prefer games like World of Tanks and War Thunder, in all honesty. Oh, that was interesting. He's got a rocket launcher on it. But yeah, I much prefer War Thunder, especially overall, just because of the amount of detail on it. And the amount of fun I've had with it. I've been playing it non-stop. And we got defeated. It's still 0 wins for me, I guess. And that's going to happen a lot. Like, when you're starting out, there's a good chance you're always going to be on the losing game. I don't know why. Not bad, not bad. But yeah, these are my final thoughts. As it stands, as the game stands right now, it has got a long way to go if it wants to be a competitor in the tank game world. I remember hearing about this game and hearing that it had all these great things and it was a great game. And I guess to try and make it more competitive or something, they made a lot of changes. And it has really gone downhill from there, so much that the population, ever since the holidays, the population has dropped dramatically. And I usually have to wait 5 to 10 minutes for a match, even in PvE or PvP. And that's sometimes during peak hours, and that is not good. Apparently the game, if you're in Europe, the game is pretty well populated. You can get into matches easily, but here in North America, the North American server is not. And the population is getting smaller and smaller every day. But if they can fix some of those issues and promote the game a little bit more, I'm pretty sure this game would really take off. It's one of those, I looked into it because I was like, I love tank games, but you know, all the tank games have been World War II. This one's modern day. So I really hope it succeeds. I hope they make some fixes and can spruce things up. And I'll keep hammering away at it and hoping that something good comes out of it and this game really does take off and make the improvements are made. But as it stands, I will stick to War Thunder probably for now. But if you want, like I said, it's free. Try it for yourself. You have nothing to lose. And if you like it, great. Play it and let me know. You've seen my name up here, VNE_Zechs. You can send me a message in game. I'll get it, and if you want, I'll play with you if you get on here. But if not, whatever. If it's not your cup of tea, I understand. But that's basically the basic first impression. Probably later I'll do a much more detailed playthrough with a lot more gameplay. But for now, that's it for our short review and our first impression of Armored Warfare by Obsidian Games. So check it out. There will be a link at the bottom. And don't forget to subscribe and like. And hopefully we'll see you guys on the battlefield.